Welcome back. Today, I got thinking, it's summertime, it's near the 4th. You know, it only means one thing: burgers, barbecue, classic American food. So today, I figured I would do a patty melt. I love patty melts, by the way, but I wanted to put a little twist on it. Patty melts, some barbecue, a couple of little twists here and there along the way, and we're gonna make us a patty melt that may just make the food trailer menu. Who knows? We'll see how this turns out. I haven't really made this yet. I just got to thinking, let's put this, and this together. Let's see how it turns out. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, as you can see, we do have some classic patty melt ingredients, but we do have a few things that's gonna put our own little twist on it, and that's kind of what makes it unique. Because after all, that's the joy of cooking, is taking something and making it your own, putting your own little twist on it, because you know what you like. You've seen what I'm cooking with. You may want to change things up, and by all means, that is perfectly fine. These people out here, I get these comments sometimes, oh, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that. There's no rules. There's no rules. Just cook it like you want it. So we need to fire up this Blackstone and get it going, because we got to cook these patty melts. And I really don't think these are going to take long to put together, but I mean, the classic patty melt along with some barbecue sauce and a couple of little twists along the way, these are going to be good. Let's go over here and turn on that griddle and see if it's time to start cooking. While I'm seeing that white smoke, that means one thing: it's time to get some groceries on this griddle. We'll throw down a little bit of butter for these onions. Throw a little bit of butter right there. A little bit of oil to help keep it from burning. And throw them onions on. Yes, sir, that's smelling good already. All we're gonna do is just kind of let them cook down just a little bit, because those smash burgers will not take long at all. And it's not taking long at all for these things to get a little char on them, starting to soften up, and man, these things are smelling good already. All right, them onions are getting close. I mean, they're cooking pretty quick. So let's go ahead and start toasting up our bread, and we're gonna make us some smash burgers. And yes, I'm gonna use some Duke's mayonnaise to toast up this rye bread. But what I want to do is just kind of put a little light coating of mayo on here, just a light coating. Throw it over here on the edge. And get the rest of them done up. Don't need a lot of mayo on them, just enough to kind of toast them up. There we go. All 4 pieces are on, toasting up. Let's get these smash burgers on now. Now, when I make my smash burgers, I love to use ground chuck, at least a 80-20 blend, if higher, never lower. The fat content's too high for that. Roughly about a 4 to 5 ounce ball, loosely packed hamburger meat, and just drop them on the griddle. Put them on here like this. And while those are searing on one side for just a quick second, let's give these onions a good stir. Yeah, look how them things are turning out already. I'm gonna slide them over to the little cooler end and turn down this temp to low. The temperature on this side was about a medium. This side's about a medium high-ish. One thing I learned this from CJ, and it works perfect, is instead of using parchment paper, you just take and let that sear up on one side for just a hot second. Give them a flip. You got that sear right there. Then grab you a good smasher. And I got this one by Blackstone. There's a lot of great smashers out there, but I love the weight and how this feels. You just come in here and smash it down. Hold it for about 10 seconds. That's what you're looking for. Ain't got to be exactly 10, somewhere close to it. Pull it up and look at that. Doesn't stick. Get the rest of them smashed out now. And there you go. Burgers are smashed. Now, classic, I guess, is salt and pepper seasoning, but we're not going classic. So grab up that whiskey burger seasoning and let's sprinkle that on. Now this right here, I mean, salt and pepper's good. Don't get me wrong, I like salt and pepper on a burger. It's hard to beat this whiskey burger, it really is. That's some good stuff, y'all. So check toast on this bread. We don't want to burn it. Okay, we're good. We're good. Looking good. Looking good. Let's take that one up. Yep, let's take that one up. And honestly, I think we can take that one up. Just one piece needs toast just a little bit more. We'll slide it on down some. Move our onions around. Kind of a quick cook, y'all. Really quick cook. Now, when you see these burgers are browning up and the juice is coming up through the middle like that, they are ready to flip. So get you a good wide spatula with a beveled edge And let's get up under there and scrape it up and flip it over. Just like that there. Perfect. Check toast on this bread. Perfect, like it, I like it, I like it. Now, you may be asking about the cheese. We're gonna do that when we build these things and put them back together. It's gonna be good. Well, just like that, it's time to build these things. So let's go ahead and move our burgers over here. Grab us a cutting board that we can put on a griddle. Blackstone makes this one, and there's some other ones that they make. This is the older style one. Put it on here. Now, what I want to do is put my bread untoasted side down, because we're going to go back on here and toast that. So get all that on there. Let's talk cheeses. I have Swiss cheese and I have pepper jack cheese. I'm going to put pepper jack on one side and Swiss on the other, and then we're going to toast this whole thing up. It's gonna be perfect. That's that little twist I'm talking about. I'm putting the traditional Swiss, but I'm gonna put pepper jack on mine along with the Swiss. So let's layer this bottom here with some pepper jack. Like so, just like that there. Let's take us a burger, put on here. And I'm going 2 burgers on each one, y'all. I could put cheese in the middle, but I'm not. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now I think I'm gonna go Swiss on top of this. Let's see, add some of these onions on here now. Gotta have the onion on there. I'll turn down this griddle just a little bit because it is screaming hot, y'all. I'll turn this side down to low while I'm building these things. There, got the onions on. Now remember I said I'm gonna make barbecue burgers out of this? So go on and grab up some of Duke's Tennessee smoking whiskey and let's really make it good. So here I'm just gonna kind of go over it. Just a little bit, don't need a whole lot of burger. Don't need a whole lot of sauce, I mean on the burger. All right, toasted side down. Like that. Let's get these back on here, toast them up, melt that cheese down, and we gotta try these things out. There we go. Now, if you want to, you can put a press on these and kind of press them down. However you want to do it. Normally, I don't do that with my patty melts. I do paninis, but not patty melts. Man, I'm loving how these things are coming together right here. Won't be long, we're gonna give these things a flip. Toast them on both sides, and we're gonna try them out. Man, these are looking so good, and it's smelling so good too. Now, I don't wanna over toast them on one side, so I'm gonna go ahead and check them and give them a flip. Look at that. Perfect, perfect. Oh yeah, we finna eat good. Oh yeah, that cheese is melting on down. That bread's getting good and toasty. You can just smell that rye on this Blackstone right here. Oh man, these are looking good. Well, it's only been a few minutes, maybe a minute or so. Let's go ahead and check the toast on this other side and see if they're ready to take up. Yeah, I say that one is. And I say that one is. So grab your beautiful cutting board, because presentation's everything. It's got to make the food look pretty. And take them up. Take them up. Let's take them over here, check them out, cut into them, and try them out. Y'all look at how all this turned out right here. That cheese, them onions, that seared burger, that toast on that rye bread. Man, you know the barbecue sauce is in there too. Somewhere it's in there. Woo, these things are looking good. And we gotta cut one of these open and try it. I mean, just look at that. Well, y'all, it was that simple. Just about did this in one take. I mean, it didn't take long at all for this. And I think this is a great spin on an American classic. I mean, it's summertime here in America, 4th of July, time to make burgers, patty melts, barbecue, time for all that. Why not mix it together like this? But y'all seen it close up. And I'm standing here smelling it. I can still smell that toasted rye bread and that barbecue in there and them onions. Them onions are really smelling good. But we gotta try this out. So, I wanna know in the comments right before I cut it, how would you cut it? Do you cut it this way? Or would you cut it this way? Me personally, I'm gonna cut it this away, like this, right there. Let's open this up and take a gander. Oh, look at all the juiciness in there. Yeah, buddy. Now, should I put cheese in between the patties? Probably. Would it have hurt? Not at all. But I didn't. I only had a little bit of cheese left. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, it's the only cheese I had left in the house. So, I got to try it out. Here it is. Mmm. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. That's good. Give me a second. Wow. First off, I don't know if you can see it. Did you see that cheese pool? Yeah, cheese pool. Wow, that's so good. All right, let me process all this and try to explain it. The rye bread, first off, classic patty melt rye bread taste. The smash burger, perfect. I mean, you know, usually don't do a smash burger on a patty melt, but I think it really, really worked out well. You get that smash burger taste. That whiskey burger seasoning worked perfect on these, along with that barbecue sauce. They just mixed together so well. But the cheeses, that pepper jack adds just a little bit of kick to it. Not much, just enough to say, hey, I'm in here. And that Swiss cheese, perfect. Gives it that classic taste again. The caramelized onions, oh, tops it off. Tops it off. This is a burger worth making. Easily. I got another bite. That's so good. Let me know what you think, first off. Please be nice. Let me know what you do different. Like I said earlier, there's no rules. You want to add mushrooms on this? You can. Add jalapenos? Go for it. However you want to do it. But let me know what you do. I love seeing the variations and your ideas. I love that in the comments. Y'all are really great at that, and I appreciate that. I really do like that. Let me know if you'd like to buy this on, say, my food truck, my food trailer. If you'd like to see this as a menu item. Simple to make. I just about did it in one take. If you like this and other recipes that I'm doing, I appreciate you letting me know. But share it out. Let other people know I'm over here doing this. We're almost at 30,000 subscribers. We're really growing quick here lately, and I thank you for each and every one of you. I love y'all. Can't say enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But with that, I hope you have a great 4th of July. Got some other shorts and videos coming out. If you're not following me on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and all that kind of stuff, I have a lot of shorts and reels that are going on there that you may not see on this channel. So be sure to go over and check it out there. Link for all that's down in the description. With that, I got to take this inside, feed some of the kids, and we'll see you next time.